And we're live. How's it going, everybody? Today, I'd like to reflect a little bit of an update, have my ticket to Cuba, and just excited to get that underway. And yeah, just want to give a little update about why I'm going and what made me decide to try to become a salsa dancer at the age of 41. Anyway, first, beautiful LA, my backyard. This is how I spend my afternoons, dancing rumba. So yeah, just giving a little bit of an update. Just got my plane ticket to Cuba yesterday, and it feels very exciting. I've begun to research Havana and just coming up with kind of a rough itinerary of what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna divide up the trip. I'll be there for 2 months, and I think I'll just go to each place of interest for 2 weeks, and the goal is to study as much Cuban folkloric dance as possible. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how I got here to be 41 years old, deciding to get out of sales and to once again kind of travel, to use my life savings actually to get on the road and do this whole adventure, I guess. But that said, it feels right, believe it or not, the death of Kobe Bryant, rest his soul, was impactful. I mean, I think that's just one person, but I think anytime somebody very visible, very public dies like that, a figure of importance and great fame and success and a very good soul. I mean, I don't know much about Kobe except, obviously he was a phenomenal basketball player and appeared to be an amazing person off the court as well. But the death of somebody public like that does kind of, I guess, really help us realize the brevity of life and the fact that time is the only resource that we cannot renew, right? That we cannot, that we can't buy, right? Once it's gone, time is gone. And so, yeah, I woke up one day and I was already kind of beginning a new sales job. It was a very cool sales job, very community-based and kind of creative in its own right. And I woke up and I just asked myself, what do I really want to do? And if I wasn't I swear to God, people in this parking lot are always like waving and stopping by and introducing themselves. I get filmed all the time dancing here. It's just a great vibe. Anyway, it was just waking up one morning and allowing myself to ask myself the question, Trevor, what do you really want out of life? Do you want money? Do you want success in sales? Do you want dance? What do you want? And yeah, it was just kind of an impactful moment that I allowed myself to ask the question. And I said, if you were not 41 and you were 28, i.e. you had all this time, because I was under the impression that 41 is, you're no spring chicken, and I was just telling myself that you can't just go start traveling the world at 41 and try to become a dance instructor and open up your dance studio and train up on a performance and obviously perform and win the respect of the salsa community. Yeah, I just didn't think that was possible at 41, which now that I'm thinking about it is a stupid thing to think. I ain't no spring chicken, but I'm not chopped kidney either. Which is to say, I believe in myself, shit, I can walk, I've got a beating heart. Why the hell not, right? So what am I feeling right now? I just feel excitement. I'm brushing up on my Spanish. I'm watching Narcos season 2 in Mexico about the marijuana cartel. I love the Spanish from Mexico. I actually went to Mexico recently. It was awesome. But Rosarito. And anyway, so brushing up on my Spanish and just beginning to read up on Cuba. A good friend of mine, a guy by the name of Gaetano, is going to introduce me to contacts there. I'm actually going to be able to learn from some of the best Cuban folkloric dance teachers. I hope, you know, universe willing, God willing. So yeah, things are lining up. I'm going to do more research, obviously, about Cuba. I bought my plane ticket for the 2nd of March, and I'll be there for 2 months, and then I'll go on to Catania, Sicily, and go and train with my friend and teacher there, another dance teacher, friend as well, by the name of Gaetano. So yeah, just feeling very appreciative. It's kind of like, I remember when I was young, and my family was still together, you know, before my parents got divorced. And, you know, for a moment, I had such an amazing childhood. You know, there were times, little glimmers, that I just had a normal, amazing, healthy, happy, you know, family life with a mom and a dad, and you know, obviously my sister and my brother, and just we were a family. And anyway, I think when I was young, I remember getting up each day and having this very distinct feeling that the world was this magical place of so much stuff to do, so much things to go, you know, try, and you know, charging around my neighborhood in my bike, and you know, going through the fields and literally discovering new territory. And that's how I feel now. That's the best analogy of how I feel, having decided to quit sales and just to follow my passion of dance. And it's like, it's gonna be super interesting to film this process. I'm not a good dancer. I mean, first one to admit it. But I do got soul. I do have my moments, I must say. But hey, I do believe in myself. I mean, that said, I've got something. I'm not good now, but I've got something. And the level that I can reach shall be determined. And I'm gonna videotape it. I'm gonna document this. And you know, I don't really care if 5 people end up watching it. You know, one of those being my mom, another one being, you know, my friend Chris. So, you know, even if like 5 people end up watching this, who cares? You know, like, I want to document this highly, highly rich, colorful time in my life. So that's what I'm feeling. And LA, El Segundo, oh my God, I'm gonna miss this place. Seriously, I love this place. It is so beautiful. Right, cool. Let's dance some rumba. And we're live. Right, cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna put in a rumba song. Just gonna like groove a little bit, you know, bounce. The whole point of my channel, it's called, you know, Life is a Dance. So get your groove on. Kind of a, you know, corny, cheesy maybe, kind of kicks ass in my opinion. But the whole idea is that anybody can dance, and the purpose of this channel is that even non-dancers might, you know, want to groove along. You know, there's nothing more freeing. This is why I love dance. I think my realization that I wanted to become a dance teacher and just pursue this kind of crazy dream of mine, go to Cuba, study folkloric dance, etc., was probably just coming here. Like, honestly, just coming here and dancing in front of the beach. I can't think of anything better to do, you know, at the end of the day. Anyway, enough talk. Okay. Right. So today's song is called Yo También Soné. Yo También Soné. And this is from the group Los Muñequitos de Matanzas. Los Muñequitos de Matanzas. Yo También Soné. By the way, this is just from a Spotify playlist called Rumba Cubana. Rumba Cubana. Rumba spelled R-U-M-B-A, cubana. Cool, thanks for tuning in. I love sharing my story, and if you dance with me, I love that too. Anyway, dance is a beautiful thing. I dance because it makes me feel tremendously thankful. I think it's prayer in action. I think it's an art. It's a relationship to your body and nature, and many more things that I'm finding out as I begin to learn what it is. So let's just, I guess, close this out. I really suggest getting 2 pieces of wood. These are called clave. But you can get 2 drumsticks, just simple 2 drumsticks, very cheap at any music shop. Just hit them together. And the clave for salsa, the clave for timba, the clave for rumba. It's all very similar. It's 3, 2, it's 5 hits, all right? Da, 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 da,
El otro día mi vecina, yo le di a comer de mi plato y me dio el mulato, que sabroso su cocina. Ese ven, era verde, de arán, de arán, na 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 na. Yo no quiero discusión, quiero cumplir mi promesa. No me puede incomodar, no me puedo yo brindar, no me pueden dar la noche. Por fin me canonicé, Jerrito lo comí, me lo hicieron un babalao y muy bien lo comprendí. Siempre vestido de blanco y cantando guaguancó. Terminaré mi misión porque yo soy amor.